The man who played Troy McClure in The Simpsons was brutally murdered, and no one believed it until they got proof. Phil Hartman had a distinctive voice. He was well known for playing numerous Simpsons characters such as Troy McClure, Lionel Hutz, and the man who was selling the monorail. He played loads of characters on show SNL and had roles in numerous films. He married his first wife, Gretchen Lewis, in 1970, and the pair got divorced just 2 years after. He then married again to Lisa Strain in 1982. He then again got divorced. In 1987, he married his third wife, former model Bryn Omdahl. They'd met on a blind date and he was infatuated with her. The pair had 2 children together, but the marriage had its challenges. Bryn was jealous of Phil's success and also extremely jealous of his exes. She once sent a very threatening letter to his ex-wife saying that she would rip her eyes out. She started drinking heavily and using substances, and although she had dreams of becoming an actress, she just couldn't live up to Phil's success. She ended up going to rehab several times. She would often have violent outbursts, and Phil was quite often terrified for the safety of his children. Now, interestingly, Phil actually became close friends with Joe Rogan, who did try and convince him to get a divorce. Unfortunately, though, he stuck with his wife, which proved to be fatal. On the 28th of May 1998, Bryn went to a restaurant to have drinks with a producer and a writer. After she got home, her and Phil had a heated argument before going to bed. Before 3 a.m, Bryn entered the room where Phil was sleeping after she had taken substances and been drinking. She shot him 3 times with a handgun. Still high, she drove to her friend's house where she told him that she'd killed her husband. Now, he actually didn't believe her and he asked her to come with him back to the house so that he could confirm this. They drove to the house, and when he obviously saw Phil's body, he knew she was telling the truth. After finding Phil's body, he rang police. By the time officers had got to the property, Bryn had locked herself in the bedroom. She then unalived herself with the same weapon that she used on her husband. After the passing of both of their parents, the pair's children were looked after by Bryn's sister Catherine and her husband.